We've teamed up with UK Auto Claims to see if you could be eligible to claim thousands in compensation. If you've had any cars, vans or motorbikes on finance between 2007 and 2021, well, just click the link below and start your simple free check. AFTV 2-2. Not great.
No, Robbie, listen, right? Sorry, can people shut up a second? Sorry, right? Sorry, mate. Right. Listen, on the one side, right, a lot of the points were made by all the top creators and everything, outside of Arsenal, on the Arsenal fan base and everything, right? This team, wait, mate, this team is not as good as the George Graham team that won the league in 81 and 91. Stop putting them on that pedestal. But this modern day, hype up the goods, yeah? Hype up Man City. Man City got nothing on Thierry Henry's Arsenal, George Graham's Arsenal, right? So you are right.
But let me ask you something.
Robbie, wait, Robbie, yeah? Arsene Wenger did the double when he first came in. Ask yourself how. He inherited George Graham's world-class English defence for 10 years, a whole decade, yeah? Arteta has had to rebuild. No one here has put things into perspective, yeah? Oh, Arteta, right? The guy is true. Listen, I was at Arsenal Academy when I was 10 years old. I was at Chelsea when I was 15. I was at Tottenham when I was 16. When I was at Tottenham, right, out of 1,000 kids, I got into the last 30. They signed 2. Vinny Samways, young Jewish boy, daddy's then gangster, and Carl Oddle to stop Glenn going Monaco. When he went Monaco, they shipped out his brother to Barnet, right? And you talk about racism, my dad couldn't speak English, Greek Cypriot, right? So you wonder why no Greeks or Turks, one of the biggest densities of Turkish and Greeks in Europe is here in North London. Why is there no Turkish or Greek player at Tottenham and Arsenal? Ask yourself that.
Because they're Turkish. Our Turkish, you know what I mean? He cuts them off.
He's my Cypriot brother, I love him.
Right, listen, I've got a question to ask you. The George Graham team, and those great sides that you were talking about.
He done doubles.
Yeah? Would they have been as
and Bertie me 1971.
Would they have been as unprofessional as what you saw tonight? Is that unprofessional tonight?
Arteta's not unprofessional.
That's not the Arsenal that we've been watching. What's that? That's Arteta's team.
Right.
What's that tonight? What is that? Explain that to me. You just give me.
I will.
I don't want to hear. Hold on. I don't want to hear about history. I want to hear about tonight.
Yeah.
You were there tonight. He was there. He was there. I'm there. What's that?
I think the whole season has been like this. Yeah. The whole season.
Well, that's not good enough, is it?
And you're right. But the only positive is, excuse me, mate. When we played bad, we then go smash a top European team. Robbie, who knows why it's like that? Now, Arteta, we all know Arteta is a motivator. I think he's in there saying, like, what are you doing? Right? But I think...
No, they weren't motivated tonight, were they?
Look, what's his name? Saliba is the best defender in Europe. You can argue about someone else. He made one mistake against the other team, one mistake tonight. That's not him. But maybe you're right. Their standards should be professional. Tony Adams, I'll tell you one player tonight who they used to say got bozo moments. Gabriel Magalhaes, the modern day Tony Adams. If he was here tonight, he'd be kicking their ass. 2 other things, Robbie, right? About Kivior. Everyone's been slagging off Kivior, right? When he came to this club, he was played as a left back. He's a Polish left-sided centre-half who's done it at a high level. All the Italian clubs want him. They spend millions. They must know something, right? That boy, he's only played about 10 games. Look at him. The other one,
very well.
Yeah, the other one is Odegaard, right? Odegaard. Listen, you've all got family, wives, boyfriends, daughters, sons. When they're doing bad, do you diss them and dash them, Robbie? No. The old school Arsenal is this. When your player is doing badly, I'll tell you what, Odegaard is the most talented footballer at this football club. And because why? Why do you think a cliche exists for thousands of years? Form is temporary, class is permanent. Odegaard will rise like a phoenix and he will smash it up again.
We need that next week.
And he will, Robbie. He will do it.
We need that next week.
Yeah?
Hold on, wait a minute. Fans are allowed to have their say.
No, of course, I didn't say they didn't.
Has he been playing well?
No, Robbie, the point I'm making is when someone's not doing well and be constructive. right? Because they need to be constructive. About what's his
All right,
name?
I'll be constructive.
Go
He
on,
ain't been
Robbie.
playing well.
No, I agree.
Why?
But
What's
listen,
up? What's up with him?
I don't know, I'm not on his hotline. But listen,
It's the baby mother.
like Drake said, I'm not on your hotline, babe. Right, listen, the thing is, right, let's look at the facts. There's physical evidence. Look at his body, man. I don't want to use swear words, but I live here at Arsenal Emirates, Holloway Road. It's like all the crackers down Holloway Road. He's lost all his weight, he's gaunt, he don't look happy. But another thing, you'll call me King Arteta. I'm not blind, I'm not a sheep, mate. I track football, I look at the facts. Arteta might be telling him, Robbie, like he did with Saka, Martinelli, oh, you've got to run back and defend. He doesn't unleash the dogs, yeah? Doesn't unleash, unleash them, right? That's his Dobermans. And with Odegaard, what does he do with all the players? Look at Jesus. He spent half his career at Arsenal back in defence. He's supposed to be, when he come here, I want to be the number 9 for Arsenal. I want to be a striker. Why are you back there then? And even Marino, who's been doing a good job, right? What did I say during the interview with Cecil, right? All year, right? All the crosses come across. If you're a striker, and I played at a high level, mate, all the strikers, right? Henry, Ian Wright, Kevin Campbell, God bless him, right? Alan Shearer, Gary Lineker, Harry Kane. When the ball's coming, you have a striker's mentality. As the ball's coming or whatever, you go to positions where no one in the pitch or the stadium thinks the ball's going to go. I know, I got trained by these people, 3 of the top clubs in the world. You're there. Even if the ball don't come, you're there. Gary Lineker, when he got them goals for England, Harry Kane.
All right, let me finally ask you.
We ain't got that, Robbie. Marino, you're doing a great job, mate. But we need Gyökeres. We ain't going to get his sack. And also, be positive. This new sporting director is already chatting to Gyökeres.
All right, let me make you end with hopefully some positivity. Will we beat PSG next week?
Yes. I'll tell you why. Wait, mate, hush down a second. We will. I'll tell you why. 3 of the famous tunes of Tupac Shakur, who I grew up with his music, one was Hit 'Em Up. Real Madrid and all you fans, we ain't going to win the European Cup, we hit you up. Another one about Arteta, me being King Arteta fan, right, is this. One of his songs was Changes. These are changing times for Arsenal. Look at the positives, not just the negatives. His other last tune, All Eyes on Me. All eyes on Arsenal, Arteta and PSG. And the last one is this. The Italians had the Don Corleone, Godfather. I'm a Hackney Bronx man. Yeah? I didn't do crime, right? What does Snoop, the song that he sang with Dr. Dre from NWA, brilliant, talented, gifted geezer, yeah? Right? What did he say?
Gin and juice?
It's nothing but what? No, wait, Robbie. I know your favourite is like mine, which is Biggest Smalls, right? What did the song? It's nothing but a G song. Do you know the song all Arsenal fans are going to be singing? Right? Nothing but an Arsenal thing. All right? So all you haters, you hate Arsenal, you hate Arteta and all this, and hate AFTV, let's say it how it is, we will rise like a phoenix and we'll mash you all up.
We're number 1.